60-minute vinyasa class, as always, this is your practice. Do whatever it is that you need to do to feel safe, to feel comfortable, and to enjoy your practice. Drink lots of water, take lots of breaks, do something completely different, something fun and funky and extra challenging. Just listen to your body. Everything I say is a suggestion. So we will get started seated on our knees, making sure that your toes are untucked. Lifting the crown of your head. Closing the eyes. Letting the hands rest on the lap or at the sides. Just taking a moment to check in, notice how you're feeling physically, mentally, emotionally. Do the best we can to keep our focus on our breath. Big inhale, grow tall. Full exhale, soften. Big inhale, fill up. Full exhale, let go. One more breath here. Plant your left hand down on the mat. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale the arm over. Stay here for an inhale. Deepen the bend with an exhale. Inhale to carefully bring yourself upright. Exhale here. Plant your right hand down, inhale your left arm up. Exhale, bend. Big inhale here. Full exhale here. Inhale, bring yourself back up. Stay for the exhale. Come onto the knees. You're gonna find broken toe pose, tuck all 10 toes. Use the hands to assist, including the pinkies. Nice stretch for the arches of the feet. Gonna find a neck stretch, interlace all 10 fingers behind the lower back. Pull the fist back. Bring the fist to the left hip. Start to send the left ear toward the left shoulder. You can close the eyes here if you'd like. Take 3 breaths into the right side of the neck, into the bottoms of the feet. Inhale the crown of the head high, the fist back. Exhale the fist to the right hip, the right ear to the right shoulder. We're over halfway done with broken toe. Full steady breaths into the left side of the neck, into the bottoms of the feet. Inhale the crown of the head high, the fist back. Remove the binds, shake out the arms, plant the palms in front of you, untuck the toes carefully, lightly tap the tops of the feet on the mat. Gently have a seat on the heels. Bring the legs out to one side. Find a seat, bringing the right leg in front of the left. Take a moment to adjust the seat, lift the crown of the head, find a flat spine. Inhale, bring the arms out and up. Exhale, seated forward fold, hinge at the hips, plant the hands in front of you and crawl the arms out nice and long. Actively press into both sit bones. You can gaze at the fingertips or you can gaze at the navel. It's your choice. Bring the gaze to the hands if it isn't there. Crawl the hands in toward the body. Let the left leg come in front of the right. Grow nice and tall with an inhale. Bring the arms out and up. Hinge with the exhale, seated forward fold. Pressing into both sit bones. Letting the gaze come wherever feels most comfortable on your neck. Gaze at hands, bring hands in toward body. Move with your pace, your breath. Bring legs out in front of you, plant feet, scooch to the front of your mat. Bring arms up, shoulder height, lift chin, chest, and gaze. Pressing into feet the whole way down, come to lying on your back, using the core. Adjust the body if you need to. Find a comfortable place on the mat. Bring the legs out long in front of you and the arms high above the head. Full body stretch, big inhale. Let something go, exhale. One more time, fill up, find length. Soften. Bring knees into chest, place hands onto knees. Roll the lower back in 3 big circles in one direction. And 3 big circles in the other direction, giving the lower back, the hips, and the glutes a massage. Come to center, find stillness. Bring the left leg long out in front of you, let it rest on the mat. Interlace the fingers at the top of the right knee and inhale to pull the knee in toward the chest. Find some ankle rolls here perhaps. Stay for a full breath. On your next exhale, bring the right arm out to the right. Let the left hand guide the right knee off to the left. We're just here for one breath. Soften into the right shoulder. Breathe into the right hip. When you're ready, bring yourself back to center. And switch legs. Right leg long out in front of you, resting on mat. Bend left knee, interlace fingers at top of left knee, and gently pull the leg in. And find some ankle rolls if you'd like. Bring the left arm out to the left. Let the right hand guide the left knee off to the right. It doesn't have to come all the way to the floor. It probably won't. Soften into left shoulder, breathe into left hip. Back to center. Knees into chest, hands underneath knees. Rock and roll along the length of the spine a couple of times. Cross the legs, plant the hands. Bring yourself to child's pose. Scooch to the back of the mat. Knees wide, big toes touch. Arms long out in front of you. Forehead rested on mat. Close eyes if that's comfortable. Give forehead a massage if you'd like. Stretch the arms out as long in front of you as you can. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Start to crawl the arms over to the right side body stretch. Once you've crawled as far as you're going to crawl, maybe the left hand comes on top of the right and you lock the fingers. Cradle the face in between the arms and tuck the chin under the right armpit. Sink into the left hip and breathe into the left side body. Take your time, crawl over to the left, pass through center. Keep sinking the hips into the heels. Right hand might come on top of left and you might lock fingers. Cradle face in between arms, tuck chin under left armpit. Breathe into right side body, press into right sit bone. Bring yourself back to center, child's pose. Spreading fingers wide, press into fingertips, not wrists. Inhale, tabletop. Stack shoulders over wrists, place knees below hips. Gaze back to ensure that the feet are behind the knees so you cannot see the feet. Then bring the gaze to the left hand and actively press into that left hand. Use an inhale to raise the right arm and let the gaze follow the right fingertips. Use an exhale to thread the needle, bring the right arm underneath the left. Rest onto the right ear and the right shoulder. On your next inhale, press in the left hand, bring right arm high, gaze high. Exhale, come back to tabletop. Hands below shoulders, knees below hips, feet behind knees. Gaze at the right hand, and as you actively press into that hand, inhale the left arm high, let the gaze follow the left fingertips. Exhale, thread the needle, bring the left arm underneath the right. Come onto the left shoulder and the left ear. On your next inhale, press into the right hand, lift the left arm, lift the gaze. Exhale, tabletop. It's your choice if your toes are tucked or not. Find some cats and cows using your breath, letting the belly button guide you with each movement. Maybe you close the eyes. Checking in here. Noticing how you're feeling. Feeling free to pick up the pace. Feeling free to switch up the movements, finding something a little more organic perhaps. Tucking the toes if they aren't already and bringing yourself to downward facing dog whenever you're ready. Finding any movement here that feels good in your body, waking up the bones, waking up the muscles. Bringing yourself to that nice, comfortable upside down V. Remembering that downward facing dog is a resting pose. Keeping the focus on the breath, inhale, bend the knees and look at the hands. Exhale, step the feet to meet the hands at the top of the mat for a forward fold. Take a ragdoll by separating the feet, bending the knees, and draping the torso. It's your choice if you take a bind with the arms, if you find some movement with the body. Preparing yourself to come up. Remove any bind you might have. Find stillness. Toe heel the feet below the hips. Suggestion to keep a slight bend in the knees here. As you inhale, press into the feet and roll up to standing, one vertebra at a time. Exhale, roll the shoulders back, let the palms face forward, spread the fingers nice and wide. And take just a moment to find some movement, maybe picking up one foot, lowering it down, picking up the other foot, lowering it down. Inhale, bring the arms out and up, palms can touch, chin can lift. Exhale, let the hands come to the heart. You might close the eyes here. Finding your breath. Please take a moment here and say something kind to yourself. Flutter the eyes open if they aren't already. Inhale, bring the arms out and up. Palms face each other, shoulders are nice and soft. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. The heart leads, flat spine. Inhale, come up halfway. Reach the tailbone back, reach the shoulders back. Exhale, fold, plant the palms, bend the knees, step the feet back, high plank. We're here for 3 breaths. Fingers spread wide, shoulders over wrists. Puff up the upper back, tuck in the lower belly. And start to reach the heels far back and the crown of the head far forward. Take just one more inhale here, fill up completely. As you exhale, slowly lower down halfway or all the way, bending the elbows inward the whole way down. Feel and brush the rib cage. Inhale, tops of toes, press into hands, lift chest, lift chin, lift gaze. Exhale, roll over toes, lift hips, pull in lower belly. Stay here for a full breath. That was the slowest we will move, I promise. One more time, inhale, bend the knees, gaze at the hands. Exhale, hop or step. Halfway lift as you inhale. Forward fold as you exhale. Press into feet, inhale, all the way up to standing. Baby back bend if you'd like. Hands to heart as you exhale, take your time. Raise the arms, big inhale. Hinge at the hips, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. As you exhale, fold, step or hop, high plank, lower down, halfway or all the way. As you inhale, baby back bend of your choice. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath here. Prepare to find the top of your mat as you inhale. Find the top of your mat as you exhale. Share as you inhale. Bend into knees, sink into hips, raise arms. Stay here as you exhale, sit a little deeper, bring the weight into the heels. Last full inhale, maybe you lift the toes. Hinge at the hips and fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Step or hop, high plank. Lower down halfway or all the way. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Keep moving at your pace with your breath. Once you're in your down dog, find some movement, pedal it out. Shake the head. Right leg high, inhale, three-legged dog. Step the foot through, exhale, low lunge. Hinge at the hips and come on up, inhale, high lunge. Stay here as you exhale, sink into the hips. Stay here as you inhale, fingertips high. Lean and fly as you exhale, torso parallel to mat, fingertips back, right hip back. Big inhale here, crown of head forward, right toes lift. Full exhale here, left heel back. Hinge at hips and come up, inhale, high lunge. Open up, exhale, warrior two. Big inhale, right knee over right ankle. Full exhale, press into left pinky toe. Reverse your warrior, inhale, left hand, left thigh. Right arm up and over back behind you. Stay as you exhale, sink into your lunge. Stay as you inhale, breathe into the right side body. Cartwheel forward as you exhale, low lunge, plant the hand. Right arm high as you inhale, simple twist. Stay as you exhale, left heel back, right hip back. One more inhale, right fingertips higher. Low lunge as you exhale, right hand plants. Three-legged plank, inhale, right leg reaches back. Make your way to downward facing dog. Take extra challenges, take modifications, take breaks. From downward facing dog, other side, inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot through, low lunge. When you're ready, high lunge. Find your balance. Find your length. Lean and fly. Keep the hips square. Come on up, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Widen the stance perhaps. Change the palm orientation maybe. Reverse the warrior, inhale. Find lots of length, inhale. Low lunge. Simple twist. Low lunge. Three-legged plank to downward facing dog. Full breath. Bend knees. Let feet meet hands. Inhale for chair. Exhale for drinking bird, lean and fly. Full breath here. Inhale for chair. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Fold, step or hop, lower down halfway or all the way. Make your way to downward facing dog. Three-legged dog, right leg. Low lunge. High lunge. Exhale to fly. Inhale to come back up. Warrior two, exhale. Reverse your warrior. Warrior two. Eagle your arms, left arm underneath right. Eagle your legs, left leg wraps around right. Top of the mat. Reach the left hip back and the right hip forward. Keep the focus on the breath. Filling up. Letting go. Finding length. Softening. Carefully unwind the leg, unwind the arm, find warrior three. Micro bend in right knee perhaps, ankle rolls in left ankle maybe. We're gonna find half moon, grab your block if you'd like. Lower the right arm. Start to lift the left arm as you stack the left hip over your right. Flex the left toes toward the face. You might lift the gaze. As gracefully as you can, warrior two, bend the right knee, step the left foot back, open up the arms. Reverse your warrior once more. Find your low lunge. Inhale for your simple twist. Listen, exhale for your horizon lunge. Come onto the pinky side of the left foot. Bring the right arm back, sink into the hips. Gaze at the right thumb. Inhale, come back to your simple twist. Ball mound of left foot, right arm high. Exhale, plant the palm. Bring the right leg back. Zipper the legs together. Find side plank with the left foot and the left hand as the base. Lifting hips, raising right arm. Flexing toes toward face. Keeping right hip stacked over left. Take your time. Make your way to downward facing dog. You might take a chaturanga here. You do not have to. Couple of breaths here in your downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, fly. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, open up. Inhale, reverse. Warrior two. Right arm underneath left. Right leg wraps around left. Find your balance here. Finding something to gaze at that isn't moving. Reaching right hip back. Sinking into hips a little deeper with the exhales. Squeezing arms together, lifting elbows perhaps, sending hands forward maybe, deepening the shoulder stretch. Carefully and slowly unwinding and finding warrior three. When you're ready, coming into half moon with or without a block, your left arm can always just dangle there as well. Stack right hip over left, flex right toes. Raise right arm towards sky. Keep focus on breath. Warrior two in your own time as gracefully as you can. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, come into your low lunge at the top of your mat. Inhale, lift the left arm, simple twist. Exhale, horizon lunge, pinky side of right foot, left arm back, gaze back. Inhale, back to that simple twist. Exhale, plant the palm. Left leg back, zipper legs together, side plank when you're ready. The right hand, the right foot are the base. The toes are flexed toward the face. You're welcome to find an extra challenge and lift the left leg. You're welcome to take a modification and bend the right knee. Bring it below the hip. We'll meet in downward facing dog. There's time here to take a break, to take a sip of water. Always listening to your body. We'll do that just once more, flowing, one breath, one movement, ending with a little half pigeon and a twist. From downward facing dog, using an inhale, pressing into all 10 fingertips, lifting the right leg high, three-legged dog. Using an exhale, step the foot through, low lunge. The right knee stacks on top of the right ankle. Using an inhale, hinge at the hips, squeeze the thighs together, high lunge. With an exhale, lean and fly, torso parallel to mat. Fingertips reach back, shoulders reach back. Right hip reaches back. Inhale, come back up, high lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Sink into the lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Breathe into the right side body. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Left arm underneath right. Left leg wraps around right. One big inhale. Squeeze legs, squeeze arms. One big exhale. Sit deeper. Reach left hip back and right hip forward. Unwind arms and legs. Hands to heart perhaps. Warrior three. Lower right arm. Raise left arm. Half moon. Bend right knee, gracefully step left leg back, warrior two. Reverse your warrior, inhale. Cartwheel forward, exhale. Here we go, half pigeon, toe heel the right foot to the left wrist. Lower onto the right leg, extend the left leg long. Feel free to find half pigeon whenever you're ready. Some helpful reminders. Gaze back to make sure the leg is straight. Bring the right hip back a little to square the hips. Lift the crown of the head to find length first. Hinge at the hips using the breath. Fold as far as feels good to you. Maybe it feels nice to close the eyes. Maybe it feels nice to give the forehead a massage. When you feel ready, use an inhale to carefully press into the hands, straighten the arms, bring the gaze forward. Then shift onto the right sit bone. Bring the left leg long out in front of you. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left leg. That's better, yeah. Square the torso over to the left leg. Flex the left toes toward the face. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Take as much time as you'd like here. Reaching left heel forward and left hip back. Breathing into left hamstring. Hands can be rested on either side of the left leg, or maybe you bring the hands to the bottom of the left foot. If you have really short legs like me, maybe you bring a block underneath that left foot. When you feel ready, carefully using an inhale, bring yourself to an upright position. Shoulders stacked over hips. Then start to bend the left knee, and then plant the left foot outside of the right thigh. Use an inhale to grow tall first. And an exhale to twist to the left. Bring the right elbow outside of the left knee and the left hand behind you, fingers pointing away. Bring the gaze off to the left, maybe even all the way back past the left shoulder. Using the breath here, growing tall with the inhale. Deepening the twist with the exhale, pulling the lower belly back and up. In your own time, carefully unwind. Bring yourself to center. Bring the legs in front of you, left ankle on top of right. Plant feet and then plant hands in front of feet, and then you can step or hop and find high plank. You can take or skip a chaturanga. Find down dog. Do the same thing on the other side. And we'll find the restorative part of our class. With an inhale, lift your left leg high. With an exhale, step your left foot through, low lunge. As you inhale, come into high lunge. As you exhale, start to lean and fly. As you inhale, come back to that high lunge. As you exhale, bring yourself to warrior two. With an inhale, reverse that warrior. With an exhale, come back to warrior two. Eagle the arms, right arm underneath. Eagle the legs, right leg wraps around left. Squeeze arms, squeeze legs, inhale. Squeeze arms, squeeze legs, exhale. Unwind arms, unwind legs, warrior three. Lower left arm, raise right arm, half moon. Bend left knee, step right leg back, warrior two. Right hand, right thigh, left arm up and back, reverse warrior. Cartwheel arms forward, plant palms, frame left foot, low lunge. Left foot to right wrist, taking your time to get there. Half pigeon. And perhaps this side feels much different from the other. What little adjustments can you make? Find that perfect half pigeon where you feel comfortable, where you're getting a stretch, where there is no pain, where the focus is on the breath. When you're ready, an inhale will bring you up. We'll shift onto the left hip. Bring the right leg long out in front of you. Bring the left foot to the inside of the right leg. Square the body with the right leg and flex the right toes toward the face. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, hinge and fold. As slowly as you would like to get there. Right heel reaching forward, right hip reaching back. Breathing into the right hamstring. And the hands might come to the same place that they did on the other side, but they might not. When you feel ready, using an inhale, crawl the hands in toward the body. Lift the crown of the head toward the sky. Stack the shoulders over the hips. Taking your time, bend the right knee. Plant the right foot outside of the left thigh. Inhale. Twist to the right.
Don't be tempted by the shiny apple. Don't you eat of a bitter fruit. Hunger only for a taste of justice. Hunger only for a world of truth. 'Cause all that you have is your soul.
Back to center.
Pretty young girl once. I had dreams.
Uncross the legs. Bring them out to one side. Come onto the knees. Tuck all 10 toes. Let the hands assist you with the pinkies. Have a seat on the heels. Let the hands rest on the lap. Close the eyes. Breathe into the bottoms of the feet. Option to bring the hands to the lower back, find a fist, reach the fist back. And then bring the fist to the left hip, the left ear to the left shoulder. Breath to the right side of the neck.
Something could be mine forever. Another hard way one can't possess another. And all that you have is your soul.
If you took the next stretch, fist back, crown of head high, inhale. Fist to right hip, right ear to right shoulder. Everyone breathe into the bottom of your feet. And perhaps into the left side of the neck.
thought I could find a way. Be the system.
And if you are having a neck stretch, crown of head high, fist back, inhale.
Take it all, had to run away.
Remove the grip, shake out the arms. Plant the hands in front of you. Untuck the toes very carefully. Come to the tops of the feet. Lightly pat them on the mat. Have a seat on the heels. Bring the legs out to one side. Plant the feet in front of you. Scooch up to the front of the mat. Lift the arms shoulder height. Lift the chest. Lift the chin. Lift the gaze. Press into the feet. Big inhale. Using the core as you exhale, slowly start to lower onto your back.
Second chance, a little luck to come my way. Hope to dream, I hope that I can sleep again. Waking a world with a clear conscience and clean hands is all that you have.
Adjust yourself on the mat as you need to find comfort.
Don't be tempted by the shiny apple. Don't you eat up a bit of
Arms high above head, zip your legs together, find lots of length, inhale.
hunger only for a world of truth is all
Let go, exhale.
is your soul.
One more time, inhale.
Oh, my mama told me.
Exhale. Knees to chest, hands to knees. Big circles in one direction.
Say she wanna spare the children. She say don't give a second soul away, 'cause all that you
Change direction of the circles.
All that you have. All that you have.
Bring yourself to center, find stillness, take a moment to check in. Decide what pose you would like next. Happy baby, bridge, legs up the wall, wheel. I'm gonna take a supine twist, bring the left leg long. Interlace the fingers on top of the right knee and inhale, bring the knee in. Exhale, left hand guides the right knee off to the left. Scooch onto the left side body. Lift the upper back. Bring it over to the right. Lower it down, assisting with the twist. Bring the right arm out to the right and soften into the right shoulder.
Been traveling these wide roads for so long. My heart's been far from you, 10,000 miles gone. Oh, I wanna come near and give every part of me, but there's blood on my hands, and my lips are unclean. In my darkness, I remember Mama's words reoccur to me. Surrender to the good.
If you join me in supine twist, now is a great time to transition to the other side. Using an inhale, carefully bring the knee to center. Bring yourself onto your back. I like to plant my feet hip width distance, press into my feet, lift my hips, give them a little shimmy, realigning everything. Lower back down. Standing right leg long out in front, letting it rest on the mat. Bringing left knee into the chest, hands interlaced at top of left knee, inhaling as you pull in. Letting right hand assist left knee off to the right. Shifting onto right side body. I like to lift my upper back, scooch it over to the left, and then lower it down. Left arm off to the left. Sink into left shoulder.
Every part of me, but there's blood on my hands, and my lips are unclean. Take me to your river. I wanna go. Take me to
Regardless of where you are, suggestion to come into your final resting pose for the sake of time. If there are any last poses, any last movements that you would like to take, please feel free to do so. Just a reminder that your final resting pose does not have to look any certain way. As long as it's restful to you, it's the right pose for you.
Please let me know. Take me to your river. I wanna know.
Take a big inhale through the nose and fill up. A full exhale through the mouth. And sink a little deeper into your mat. Big inhale through the nose and fill up. And a full exhale through the mouth. Sink a little deeper into the floor. Once more, inhale. Last time, exhale. Sinking a little deeper into the earth. If you are really cozy here and you'd like to close out our practice together from your final resting pose, please feel free. If you prefer to meet me in a seat, take some time here, finding movement, wiggling fingers and toes, circling ankles and wrists, rocking back of head from one side to the other. Rolling over onto one side, using an arm as a pillow. Pressing up into seat, keeping eyes closed if you'd like. Regardless of whether you're lying on your back or you're in a seat, take a moment to check in. Place your hands wherever would feel most comfortable for you. Come back to those kind words that you said to yourself at the beginning of class. If you didn't say anything then, maybe you'd like to say something now. Thank yourself for your practice. I appreciate you sharing your practice with me, allowing me to share my practice with you, and helping Woodlawn Yoga exist. I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you.